Hello everyone, I'm RecV5,
And I am Sandman99.
and welcome back to Madden 2012 Suffering with the Steelers here.
Yeah, more like Madden 2012 silliness.
Yeah, really.
Because we're going to examine, if you can make your way through this rather dense menu system here, we're going to try to examine season stats by team.
Yeah, well, you can't even really do that. You go to team stats, and then they want you to choose, like, your conference.
And your division.
Yeah, and your division. And then you've got to choose offense, defense, all these other categories. Like, why can't we just see the stats?
Yeah, for one team, right?
Yeah, for one team.
But
we
anyway,
can't.
yeah, there we go. So now we see all the teams in our division. And so we are number one in total offense.
Yep.
With 2,568 yards, but we are last in passing with -9 yards.
Yep, we have -9 yards.
But we're averaging 37.8 points per game.
That's right, yep.
Right? What is PTD, passing touchdowns? Okay,
We don't have any of those.
0 passing touchdowns, but we've got 28 rushing touchdowns in 6 games.
Yep.
That's right, folks. We've played 6 games so far.
We gave up a sack, though.
Yeah, we allowed 1 sack. That's why our passing statistic is -9, because that was a big sack, too. You lost 9 yards on that sack.
Yep. Apparently, we've made 125 first down conversions, too.
Yep. Which is also first in our division and probably first in the league.
Well, we can actually go to the NFL sorting here, and we can see what the totals are. See, we're leading the league in offense.
Yep.
The Colts are even behind us.
Yeah, really, eh?
But we are dead last in passing yardage.
Yeah, well, you know what? Everybody else has at least a few hundred yards passing, even the worst passing team in the league, right?
Yep.
But then you look at rushing yardage.
Yeah.
And the 49ers are pretty good at running the ball with 832 yards in, probably either 5 or 6 games.
Yep.
And
here we are with
here
2,500.
we are with 2,577. And of course, we're averaging 37 points per game, which is best in the league, better than the Falcons or the Patriots.
Wow. But we have no passing touchdowns.
Yeah, no passing touchdowns.
None.
Yeah.
And then how are we doing on rushing touchdowns?
Well, we're first in the league in rushing touchdowns with 28 rushing touchdowns in 6 games.
Overwhelmingly.
Yep. And of course, you've only allowed 1 sack, which leads the league.
Yep.
Right? We protect the quarterback good.
That's right. Because all he needs to do is throw passes that look like this.
Yeah, basically all he needs to do is turn around and hand the ball to somebody else.
We have more first downs than anyone else.
We lead the league in first downs.
So that's that.
Yeah.
And then I guess we could look at defensive statistics.
Yeah, we should look at defensive statistics too. So let's look at this now. Where we stand. We're 3rd in the league in
against the pass.
Is that good or bad?
That's good.
Okay, so we're 3rd best in the league against the pass.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you're 4th best against the run.
We're 4th best against the run. So our defense is ranked top 5.
Yep.
Even though all I do is play man under 2.
And you've given up the least amount of points.
Yeah. Okay. 48 points in 6 games.
You lead the league in sacks.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm tied for 2nd in fumble recoveries.
Yep.
Yeah. And I'm leading the league in interceptions.
So there you go.
So there you go. That's how the man under 2 scheme looks, folks. That's all you need to do in Madden 12 is just play nickel, man under 2, and everything will be fine.
Well, we're nowhere near the top in terms of third down conversions.
Yeah, but you don't have that many.
Yeah, I don't know if we're anywhere near the top in third down attempts either.
Yeah, usually...
we're dead last in third down attempts.
Yeah, usually you make a first down either on the first or second play of a series, right?
We're 2nd in third down percentage. We're top 5 in 4th down conversions and top 5... Well, no, we're not top 5 in 4th down attempts, though. There are some aggressive teams out there who do a lot of 4th down attempts, like the Jets.
Mm.
And we have a 100% 4th down percentage. Obviously, we haven't done any 2-point conversions. Let's take a look at red zone statistics. So, We've had,
You've had the most red zone attempts.
Yep.
22 touchdowns and 7 field goals. And,
but we're only 96%, damn it.
Yeah, there's a few teams out there that have a 100% offensive red zone.
I think we missed a field goal, if I recall.
Yeah.
And in defensive red zone attempts, where are you at?
Well, I hardly ever allow anybody across midfield, right?
Yeah, exactly. You're dead last in defensive red zone attempts, and defensive red zone touchdowns, you're dead last.
I've only allowed two?
Yep, you've only allowed 2.
Yeah.
Defensive red zone field goals. Well, you're not last there. You're here.
Yeah, I've allowed 2, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then your defensive red zone percentage.
So that one is, I have the best red zone defense in the league.
Yep,
right?
even better than the Bears.
Yeah. So there you go, folks. Play man under 2.
Yep, basically.
Play nickel man under 2. That's what I do. I play nickel because that way, while the Steelers have good enough linebackers that if they put four wide receivers out there, usually those linebackers are able to cover those wide receivers under the 2 deep zone, right? Because they've got pretty good guys at linebacker.
Yep.
But if they didn't, well, then I'd probably play a dime man under 2 as well, right?
Yep.
But for the most part, I play nickel man under 2. It's good against the run. It's good against the pass. I don't allow very many scores. I think the last game we played, I got a shutout. So yeah, this game is absolutely ridiculous because I don't know about you, but I personally did very little in the way of practice before we started this.
Yeah, no, I didn't really practice this either.
And all I did was I just selected a few of the simplest defensive plays that I could find and deleted everything else out of a playbook, right?
Yep.
That I could. Anything that isn't the man under 2 defenses basically were because I was not allowed to delete everything in a formation, right? Like I got that message up that said I have to have at least one play in this formation kind of thing. So it wouldn't let me completely clean the playbook out of everything that I wouldn't use, which would be basically 95% of the plays in the playbook.
Yep. Yeah, no, I don't know. I built up a playbook trying to sort of find things that were similar to playbooks that I'd run in the past from other games.
Yeah.
Like from Madden 05, but then I don't even think I went into the plan having like this dive play called.
No, it's something you found by accident. And
I just called it and it worked.
You called it and went, wow, that worked really well. I think I'll do it again.
Yeah, basically.
And again, and one thing led to another, and then before you know it, now that's the only play you use.
That's right, except on rare occasions.
Yeah.
It looks like we're the least penalized team in the league.
Yeah. Whereas I started off playing man under 2 just because I was expecting this game to really be a bear, like I was expecting it to be, tough to play defense on and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
So I figured man under 2 is the most conservative defensive scheme that you can pick. And I was quite expecting to give up a lot of yards, like on short passes and runs and stuff like that.
Yep.
But I was just trying to avoid giving up big plays all over the place. And as it turns out, it's turned out that opposing offenses just can't move the ball against me anyway.
Yeah, they just suck.
Yeah.
Well, look at this. We're plus 16 on turnovers.
Yeah.
And look at that, all right? We've only have 1 turnover on our side of the ball, and it wasn't an interception.
No, it was a fumble.
It was a fumble.
Yeah, well, when you don't throw any passes, though, then you're not going to throw any interceptions, right?
And the only other teams that have fumbled less than us are teams that don't run the ball.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, the Cowboys, Bengals, Saints, they're all passing teams or what?
And you've got 17 takeaways, 12 interceptions, and 5 fumbles.
Yeah.
So it's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, shall we get this week's game over with?
Well, actually, I just wanted to look at some other things. If you take a look here, we're right up there with Tom Brady.
Yeah. There's Mendenhall with a 376-yard rushing game. Yep.
He's got more yards than the leading quarterback in season stats right now.
Yep. Yeah, he's already got 1,700 yards rushing in 6 games.
And more touchdowns. In terms of career stats, we're not quite beating out LaDainian Tomlinson yet, but I'd say give it time.
Yeah, you might be able to amass that kind of yardage in one season, right? At this rate.
Yeah, really. And yeah. So, you know, it's just been a very oh, look at that, we got a weekly award. How many times have we gotten weekly awards?
Probably every week.
Let's see here. Week 1,
week 2, week
3,
2. Week 4. But it was still our player though.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's because I think
he got hurt.
Yeah,
he got hurt in that game. So yeah.
Yeah. And then we go week 5.
Yeah, and then week 6 again, right?
No, this is week 5 still.
Oh, is it?
And week 6.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, so basically Mendenhall is the weekly offensive player of the week, right?
Yeah, we're making his career for him. He's like, I need a pay raise for this shit.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
He is the offense.
I wonder what... Oh, we got Pro Bowl voting already? Didn't know we had Pro Bowl voting. No, we haven't done Pro Bowl voting yet.
No votes cast yet. They probably do that like in the older games where you have to wait till after week 8 or something.
Yeah, probably,
right?
probably. But yeah, so there you go. Oh, he's already in line for yearly awards.
Oh, look at this. Yeah. There's my right defensive end that gets all the sacks, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Funny, in this game, it's the right end that seems to have the most.
Look at this. Mendenhall is up there for MVP.
Yeah, and so is Kiesel.
Yeah.
It's funny, though, I noticed in this game, as opposed to other Madden games that I've played, you get more pass rush success from the right side than you do from the left side.
Weird.
Right? Whereas in, that guy plays right defensive end.
Look, we have the 2 best running backs in the league.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably will. They'll probably finish 1-2 in yardage, too, right? Because even the backup guy there, he gets 100 yards a game, too.
Oh, we're getting good linebackers, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, those Steelers have a pretty good defense, right? Oh, look, your kicker is
up there.
Up there, too.
Best coach.
Yeah, best coach. Best running back.
Oh, man. Yeah, so then there's MVP, offensive player, all right?
Yeah,
best running
player.
back.
Yeah, defensive player there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we're loaded. We're stacked.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I didn't think that the Steelers, I mean, I knew the Steelers were a good team at this time, but I didn't think that they were that much better than everybody else, that we would just be able to, steamroll everybody that we play, right?
Well, they're not. That's the thing, right? If you look at the statistics, like the teams are on paper supposedly fairly well balanced for the most part.
Yeah.
Except for the Cardinals.
Yeah,
here.
it looks like the Cardinals. How did they get a 4-1 record with an overall rating of 79?
I have no idea. Oh, there you go. Turn on the defensive assist if you're having trouble on defense.
Yeah, I'm not having any trouble on defense, though. I mean, the only player I can think of to watch out for on the Cardinals would be Larry Fitzgerald, because he is a pretty good wide receiver, right? But I don't know that. I think that their quarterback had retired by now, because I think it was 2009 that the Cardinals made it to the Super Bowl, right? They had Kurt Warner at quarterback. And they had Fitzgerald, and they had another guy named Steve Breston, and one more guy too, Anquan Bolden. And all 3 of those guys had 1,000-yard receiving seasons, right?
Yep.
Like they were a passing team in 2009.
Well, Gus, I think you said it best.
Oh.
Home field advantage. This team needs.
We forgot to turn off the speakers.
Forgot to turn off the speakers. And oddly enough, it was the Steelers that played them in the Super Bowl. And that was actually a pretty close game until the Cardinals tried to throw a pass on the goal line and got intercepted by, I think it was James Ferrier, who ran it all like 100 yards back for a touchdown.
Well, it just goes to show you that bad things happen when you go to the air. Oh,
Yep.
yeah, I've got to kick off, huh?
And also, that's another thing I've seen a few times, too, is teams that like to pass, and they'll try to pass like when they're on the 1-yard line. And actually, the Seahawks lost a Super Bowl that way, too, right?
Yep.
You know, got an interception at the goal line kind of thing when they had a chance to go ahead late. Okay, well, here we go.
And coming to the field, the quarterback.
Play. Yeah, some guy named Anderson. So, yeah, I was right. Kurt Warner was done by this time.
First down and 10. The Rock is on their own 13.
And I have no idea who Anderson is, so I'm guessing he wasn't a big-name player.
Well, he completed a pass.
By the Tasmanian Devil, Troy Polamalu.
There's Steve Breston. Remember, he was still on the team.
Yep.
So I'm thinking this is going to be a passing team, and they've got some really good wide receivers on this team.
Well, that's why you have your man under 2.
Yeah.
They go from their own 26-yard line. Hightower, the ball carrier. And with that, let's take a look at some of the key starters on offense.
Yeah, Larry Fitzgerald,
in this one.
Steve Breston.
Definitely primed to be a performer.
I don't really recognize those other names, but
all I'm going to say is they should have kept the coach duplicating bug from Madden 04.
they should have kept a lot of things from Madden 04 in this game. Oh, did he actually do play action there?
Yeah, he actually did play action there. Have they run the ball yet?
No. They just came out throwing, and they've been doing that. We'll just back everybody up here a little bit.
Anderson with the pitch.
There, they did run one. They did do one run play, right? They tried to run one up the middle.
Of course, it all starts with exceptional strong safety. The Tasmanian Devil, Troy Polamalu, out of USC.
Oh, look, I can go punt block man.
Nice.
Hasn't been said 100 times. He's just one of the best, and maybe one of the best ever, and he's probably ticketed for the Hall of Fame. I know that is high praise, but when you watch him play, he can just do so much, and his instincts seem to always take him to the ball.
Well,
there you go.
I managed to get a little return there.
All right. We go 5 formation, and we need to change our package.
You do?
We do. We need to have the backup quarterback in there.
Oh, okay. You figure he's recovered from the trauma that he suffered last week?
Oh, yeah. He'll be fine.
I guess they don't have a penalty for fisting, right?
That's right. No, there's no penalty for fisting. It's a perfectly legitimate defensive maneuver.
Oh, I don't think we should revisit that anymore, though. We actually got a dislike on that video. Somebody must have been offended by that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, so did I.
In the toughest situations, and perhaps the greatest blocking wide receiver the game has ever seen.
And Chrissy is definitely primed to be a performer to watch in this one. Let's take a look at the
what a spot.
Yeah, they didn't quite give you the first down. That's okay. You could probably run a sneak here.
College ball at NC State, and who I know you think, Chris, is underrated.
Absolutely. I can't think of another player with his credentials that is so
Yeah, why run a sneak when we can run this dive play?
Well, if you don't make it, you can always run a sneak on the next play.
Well aware of him, that's for sure.
I think you made it, though.
Yep.
Was there to bring him down. That was an impressive run for first down.
Man, Mendenhall's stamina is going to be either 99 at the end of the season or he's going to be injured.
Yeah. Well, that's why you got to make sure the other guy gets his carries too, right?
Yeah, he also needs to get like 300 yards rushing a game.
Handoff up the middle. He makes it out to maybe the 49-yard line. Joey Porter was there for the stop. Now they're facing second.
One thing that I will say I do like about this game, though, is when you watch the play clock, when you're playing with the accelerated clock, You
Yep.
always have 20 seconds on the play clock when you line up at the line of scrimmage. They don't screw you out of time or stuff like that like they do in Madden 05, where it's kind of tricky. You have to really pay attention.
Yep.
3rd and 5. I guess they gave you a couple yards for that one.
Well, we're going to need to halfback sub here.
They'll line up again on 3rd down.
Oh, look at this. They might stop you.
They might. They might, but we have the stretch play called.
Oh.
So I don't know.
Maybe you can just run around the outside then.
Maybe.
Oh, this is Batch going to get the handoff here, eh?
I guess he's the 3rd down running back.
I guess so. Oh, look at that. You got a nice block there. Wow. Who was that that give you that block? That was beautiful.
I got no idea. Take a look here in an instant replay.
That was your fullback.
Yeah, number
That's your
85 goes out there. He picks up that guy.
He made this play, right? He made this play a success right
Yeah,
there.
because number 89 drops his block.
Yeah.
And then I try to get behind number 89 here, but then he kind of stops there. I don't know why he stopped.
Well, because it's Madden.
So, you know.
That's why.
Because he stopped, though, that play only picked up 10 yards.
Yeah, but that's okay. You got a first down, so.
And we'll have a 1st down and 10.
See, Roethlisberger hands it off to the 2nd and 3rd string guys.
Uh-huh.
And Leftwich hands it off to Mendenhall.
Oh, okay. It's a winning combination, is it?
That's right.
They hand it off. The stop was made by Clark Hagan.
Well, we're going to bring Mendenhall back out.
2nd down and 9. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Wow, you know, I can almost just say they were in the huddle with me.
Yeah.
And they'll run him again.
Nice. That one guy there that looked like he had a shot at you, though, I wonder why he just let you run by him.
Now, let's take a look at that.
Yeah, it was like he just slowed down and very politely let you run right by. See that? Well, I guess he had to shed a block. Maybe that's why you were able to get by him.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And then he went and tackled me from behind anyways.
Yeah. Okay. I guess there was nothing wrong with that. It's just when I saw it at speed, it looked different than it did in the replay, right?
Yeah. This would be a pretty good situation for the stretch run.
Yep.
Oh well. We don't need other run plays. We just need this dive play.
They were bringing everybody in the middle, and they hit the wrong gaps, right?
Yep.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense.
You know what? I think they don't have as many lines recorded as the old games did either.
I think you're right, yeah.
Because I hear an awful lot of repeated lines every game, right?
Yep. Then again, we do hand the ball off like 65 times or more a game.
True, but wow.
I didn't expect there to be anything there.
No, I thought that outside guy was going to come in there and get you, but he didn't. Your fullback's getting tired now. He's been doing some good work for you out there, though, on this drive.
Yep. We're moving the ball down the field.
Yeah. Well, they've got a fairly dense-looking formation there now. But you're going to run around them by the looks of it.
Gonna try. Or I'll cut it up the middle.
Yeah, well, you'll just have to see how it develops, I guess.
Yeah, sure. Whatever that is.
Yep.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
It's 1st down and
Sir, let's line up in a 3-4 spread wide at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, well, that way I can audible to this dive play, right?
Yeah.
They'll never see it coming.
No. I don't think they're prepared for this. Unless they have some kind of Madden thing where two guys shed their blocks and jump all over you. You got a guy chasing you from the outside, from the backside.
Yeah, that time there just was no gap that opened up there.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised for how widely spread out they were.
Well, these things happen.
The defense is backed up against their own end zone.
Funny, they aren't really running what you would call a goal line defensive alignment, eh?
Maybe they expect me to be a bit of a passing team.
Probably. Well, you do have, like Ben Roethlisberger and Heinz Ward and Randall L. and,
Yeah, but I think Heinz Ward is currently, like, on a record pace for pancake blocks. And Ben Roethlisberger...
he's probably the only guy on the team that gets any, right?
Yeah, that's right. And then Ben Roethlisberger's having a bit of an off season. You know, his arm ain't quite working as well as it used to, so...
Yeah, it's going to turn into a fucking noodle or something there.
Man.
Oh, well. Well, what was that, about an 11 or 12 minute drive?
Oh, I have no idea. I just kept handing the ball off.
Pittsburgh looks ready to kick it away. Number 36 is back to receive the kick.
Oh, I guess number 36 doesn't have a name. He's a number.
He's got a big, complicated name. That's what it is.
Yeah, so they couldn't actually get the computer to say his name, or what?
Yep.
Okay, well.
They'll start this drive at the 23. It's 1st and 10.
Wow, he's got forever. Throws the bomb. Whoa.
That was a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Was the intended receiver on the play.
Okay. Yeah.
So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on their own.
Number 3's there's like, yeah, it was a good try, guys. It was a good try. Let's go try that again.
Yep.
On the ground, up the middle. He's wrestled down around the 34-yard line by Clark.
I couldn't shed my block there to block off that gap.
Yeah.
Right. I tried. Look at that. I managed to get off of that guy, but by the time I did, the runner had already run past me.
Yeah. I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Well, you know what? I'm trying my best to get into this game as if anything I do actually makes a difference.
Well, you do have the best defense in the league.
Yeah.
Look at you. You even made a tackle.
Yep.
That's a 3-yard gain. From their own 37-yard line.
Oh, trying to run out of the shotgun.
Yep.
Cute.
They get 3 yards on the play.
Okay. Okay. Wow, they show they literally show a replay on every play, right?
Yep.
So it's 3rd down. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first.
4 wide receivers.
He's looking down the middle.
Slant pass.
Wow, look at that, eh?
No tackle.
No.
He's dropped down.
Just couldn't find that animation.
I guess there was no animation for a tackle in that situation. I mean, that would have been a first down anyway, but he kind of got a bunch of extra yards there just because of that, right?
Yeah, like 10 extra yards.
First down and 10. Fires a laser down.
Oh, wow, look at that.
He bats the ball away.
Okay.
That'll make it 2nd down with 10 to go. Ball's on the 41.
Wow, look at this empty backfield stuff going on here.
Dumps it out left.
Well, that didn't work.
No.
Doucette is rocked, and it causes an incompletion.
I really think they got to focus more on the ground game.
Well, they had a little bit of success at it, but they're still not doing that great. Like the last graphic that I saw,
Third down once again.
their running back was averaging like 3 yards per carry or something.
Yeah, they just don't have that Mendenhall spark in the backfield, eh?
Yeah.
Has a man open in the middle. James Ferrier.
That's fourth down.
Gets a nice gain on the completion.
Okay.
Second so far of this
Oh,
drive.
they're going to try a field goal, I guess. 48-yard field goal.
It's makeable.
Yep.
Make the catch and get upfield. But more importantly right now, this defense is creating some opportunities for him to catch the ball.
Well, he made the field goal.
He splits the uprights.
Oh yeah, Jay Feely, he's a good kicker.
Feely ready to kick.
Probably
this
was
one
no
off.
problem for him.
Is deep, looking to return the kickoff. Taken from the 3-yard line. Gets to about the 24 before going down. Paris Lennon was
I do at least like the way special teams works in this game.
Yeah, it's probably better than Madden 05 anyway.
It's like the one thing they did right.
Now we have a first down.
Well, I kind of wish we had a stretch run called.
Because, you know what, even the punt return game, I don't really, I haven't really gotten that figured out yet. But at least you don't have to worry about fumbling the ball every time you field a punt, right?
Yep.
Need to run that stretch to the left or something there. Oh, the quarter ended.
Oh, well. No, I thought that I might have had better luck running it to the right because I have all that room on the right.
Yeah. Oh, well, whatever. You're the master of the offense here anyways, so.
We do punt often enough.
Ooh.
Excuse you.
Mendenhall on the run. Gets to about the 27-yard line. Gerald Hayes.
Well, they might stop us here.
Yeah, maybe.
So the offense needs 7 here on third down.
This is about as good a chance for a stop as you're going to get. Wow, look at that. They got all those guys lined up there, too. So unless a gap opens up, if a gap does open up, you're going to get a big gain. But if it doesn't, then they're going to stuff you.
The give to the tail.
Yep.
There we go.
The gap opened up and there was nobody behind them, right?
Right around the 38-yard line. By number 28.
That's the drawback to bringing everybody up to the line like that, though, right?
Yep.
Ball on their own 38.
It really is all or nothing.
Yep. Well, and the problem with that defensive method, too, is that if you don't get a stop there, you end up usually giving up a good-sized gain, right?
Hand off to the right side.
Corner shed his block off the tight end there.
Yep.
And you love to see those linebackers playing
Kept me contained.
like that. Not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
All I can think every time he talks about linebackers going downhill is, what the hell are you talking about, man? Oh, they got man coverage.
Well, it's a football expression, right? And oh, look at that! That guy tried to get you in the backfield and missed.
Yep, he tried. But now Mendenhall is tired again.
And I think what they're referring to is linebackers who make stops by getting squared up and then going straight toward the ball carrier rather than trying to chase him from a bad angle or try and arm tackles and that kind of thing. I think that's what that means, right?
Well, how do you think this is going to work?
I don't know. It might work pretty good. You got everybody shifted to the wrong side. Didn't work as good as I thought it would.
Yeah, really. I should have run to the strong side.
Yeah, where they had all the defenders lined up, right?
Yep.
I don't know. It's Madden, right? You know, like it's the same thing as in Madden 05 where you see the line and the linebackers both shift to one side, so you go to run to the other side, and all of a sudden there's an unblocked guy coming around and stopping you anyway, right? because somebody doesn't block a man or, you know, something else silly happens, right?
Yep.
And that's because I think it's a dice roll thing. You know, like there's a lot of random chance involved in that.
3rd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 43.
Wow, look at that.
There's a good gain for Batch.
Yep. Well, you got to give him some carries too, right? You need 3 running backs to run this offense.
It's a very running back heavy offense.
Yeah.
Your one gap. If one guy blows it, you can give up a big play like that.
Where have we heard that before?
Seems like every other game we played.
Every game we played, actually.
Redmond, the ball carrier. The stop was made by Joey Porter. 5-yard pickup.
Well, that's okay. It's time to sub Mendenhall back in.
Line up at the 29.
Oh, boy. Ooh, offset eye. Wow. I'm just sitting here shaking my head. Because you know what? That's not just, you know, like bad defense. That's bad tackling, bad pursuit angles, like
Bad everything.
like because there is about 3 guys who could have had a shot at you there, right?
Yep. It's okay. We'll just run that ball.
Yep. And nobody can make the tackle solo on the first contact, right? You know? You better run to the right. It looks like your left guard's getting tired.
I'm sure it'll be fine. The reason I keep running to the left is because of the way they keep lining up.
Yeah, I guess so.
And they
eh?
keep running this zone defense, so I keep bringing the tight end over. Like, every time.
That's a touchdown.
Oh, no, they didn't give it to me.
Okay, they're not going to give you the touch. Well, it took them till halfway through the second quarter to reach 100 yards.
Well, there you go. They're playing good run defense, are they?
Yeah, see, he's a little bit off of his pace, right?
Alright, this looks like a man coverage.
Nope.
Nope, it's another zone defense. Actually, it's the same kind of setup as before. They just have the safety down in the line.
Actually, in a way, I kind of like the defensive looks that you get in this game. I mean, it's too bad that it's not effective.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, like they give you all kinds of looks where they can disguise what kind of coverage they're running.
That's why I stopped throwing the ball.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell what the hell was going on. I couldn't read it.
Well,
It's not like earlier
you don't need to
games.
throw the ball. What is this throwing the ball that you speak of?
Well, it's where I turn around and I go like this, and either Redmond or Mendenhall is back there, and they receive it.
Or occasionally batch.
Or occasionally Batch. I mean, that's a pass play, right? Oh, you know, we forgot to hand it to the fullback.
Yeah, you pass the ball to your running back
Exactly.
as he goes by you.
There you go. Except for when a defender is in the area.
Pittsburgh will be kicking off.
Yeah, well,
36.
actually, though, I only saw that defender break through the line and try to tackle the quarterback thing once so far in this game,
It's fielded
right?
at the 2.
I mean, the fact that it still exists in this game is an absolute shame. They could have at least fixed
Yeah,
that,
after 7 years.
but
They'll get the ball here at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Hightower gets the carry.
Number 34 on the carry.
okay.
4-yard gain on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 9. So they have the ball on their own 21. Short pass to his left.
Wow. I'm
Wow, that
surprised
was an awfully late drop. You could have called that a fumble.
No,
Look
he
at that.
did.
He did think it was a fumble.
Blasted and just couldn't hang on.
Yeah, he got
Right?
rocked and the
Yep.
ball rolled. There was
Okay,
nothing
well.
left after that hit.
Here's a 3rd and 9 situation. So they have the ball on their own 21.
How weird.
Yeah.
Has a man to his right.
Oh, he's going to get a first down.
He's going to fight for those yards.
Yep, he's going to fight for those yards.
Guy's arm strength, and if you wanted to see an
See,
example
I think
of
the
it,
best
there it was.
possible outcome they could have on offense is if they just stick Fitzgerald in the backfield.
Huh.
Then they can pass to him all day long. Have a 100% completion percentage.
To be honest with you, I expected them to have more offensive success than they do with 2 superstar level wide receivers on the team.
They did have a quarterback that threw it at 2 safeties and a cornerback at the same time, though.
Yeah, true.
2nd down and 7.
Then again, we have a safety who tried to catch that and missed.
Yeah, twice.
Pass is short right side.
See, and when they do have success, it's either Fitzgerald or Brettston that they're going to, right?
And when I
Yep.
saw the quarterback drop back, I really thought they had something going, but they closed quickly and made a nice play defensively to bring up this 3rd down.
3rd down now. They'll need about 3 yards to convert for a new set of downs.
I'm going to cheat to this side a little bit here.
Hightower gets the call.
And it's going to enhance your run defense to the other side.
He
Yeah,
gets out to
really.
About the 42-yard line. Lawrence Timmons was there to bring him down.
See, why can't they have that kind of success on run defense?
I don't know.
It's 4th down.
Like I said, this game is a complete and utter mystery to me why it functions the way that it does. All I can say is, like, EA, you suck. Okay?
Signals for the fair catch at the 16.
Look at that. I took the fair catch there because I saw my blockers coming up, and then that one blocker just decided to run to the opposite side of the field from where the coverage guy was coming, right?
Yeah, they totally screwed up there.
Like, where was he going? The guy who was supposed to block was coming right at him.
I really couldn't say. Nope, this is that zone defense again.
Yep.
Gives it to the back. He's brought down around the 20-yard line.
Got a pretty good game there.
Yep. Well, 5 yards is nothing to complain about.
Ball on the
Only 5 yards. Madden would be disappointed.
Hey, if you got 5 yards every time you handed the ball off, you'd never have to punt.
I know, but it won't make Madden happy.
I don't know. I think he'd be pretty happy about how. Well, no, actually, if he ever were, I'm not sure whether he was still alive at the time when this game came out.
Yep.
But you know what? I would imagine that he probably appreciated the royalty money, but you know, I doubt that he was very impressed by the product itself, right?
If he even paid much attention to it.
If he even paid much attention to it by this time, yeah.
Up.
And the tackle was made.
4th and 1, and we got an injury.
Oh. And you're gonna go with the sneak.
Looks like they'll opt to go for it here. The stop was made by Jerry. Just simply power football, converting on 4th down.
I love watching those.
They just can't deal with Ben Roethlisberger's height.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I don't know, just the way that they did that sneak animation, and it just seems like there are no defensive alignments that you can put on the field that will stop it, right?
Oh, it's a 2-minute warning.
Yeah, you're going to have to step it up a little bit if you're going to have time to score any points before the end of this first half.
Who said I was concerned about that?
Well, I don't think you are, really, but it would be nice to be up like 3 scores going into halftime.
I actually can't reverse that. Why
You
can't
can't?
I reverse that now? Oh, there we go. That was weird.
Okay,
I think we have a bug.
probably. It wouldn't surprise me.
The halfback with the carry. Gets out to around the 38. Adrian Wilson
There we
was
go.
there for the stop.
Oh my God.
From their own 38-yard line.
See, we just bring him over to stop that guy from running around the outside.
Yep. Yeah, and then you just take it up the middle.
Takes the game.
That's right.
Surges forward to the 47. Adrian
Well, that way
Wilson
you've got a tight end on each side. I'd be willing to bet that even if you came out in the standard big eye with a tight end on each side, that variant of this play would probably work just as well.
left wing gives it up the
Because
middle.
essentially that's what it is. If you motion that outside tight end to the left side, then basically you've got a standard big eye there, right?
Yep. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, well, we're doing it now. And it's going to work out just
Yeah, it's
fine.
going to work out just fine.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
It's good to give them a little bit of a different look once in a while just to keep them guessing, right?
Right.
Oh, my. You going to call a timeout or what?
Bring him down. A 10-yard gain. Second down and very short yardage here.
Yeah, even if you run out of time here and have to kick a field goal or something, I mean, that's okay too, right?
Oh, can't do it here. We'll just run him right back.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe we can do...
Well, yeah, do the offset eye thing. Get 3 big blockers all on the same
Oh, no, we
side.
fumbled it.
Uh-oh. I wonder if the booth will review it, maybe.
I hope so.
Because I don't think you can challenge in the last 2 minutes,
You
right?
can't.
I would challenge, but...
Sloppy with that football. He broke down on his fundamentals, and he gave it up.
I can't see whether it was actually a fumble or not now.
They'll start this drive.
No, it doesn't look like they're going to challenge it either.
First down. 10 to go.
Well, I'm just going to play way off.
Hightower on the handoff. We'll get our first flag.
And they're going to get a holding penalty. How do you get a holding penalty against a quarter defense?
29-yard line.
Okay, well, we'll accept the penalty.
That penalty will move
Okay,
them
they
back
got one. Okay, they're bringing out a big set here, so we'll.
As an offensive player is you can't give away yards. They are just too hard to come by.
Now what?
This one might have been a false
Oh,
start
okay.
on the offense.
So they're going to penalty themselves back into their own end of the field here.
Penalties
Maybe
like
you can get a
that
safety.
sometimes will spin
Yeah,
off.
but the other
You'll get
dangerous
half the
thing is
guys
maybe
back
they'll
on the back
pull off one of
and
those
the
miracle
other
long
half
runs, right?
looking at you like,
Because the last time I got burned for a big play like that was in a situation kind of like this, right?
Yep.
Anderson hands it left.
Or they'll run it for a loss.
Yep.
the Cardinals are simply getting stuffed on nearly every rushing attempt. They need to get a spark somehow because this just does not bode well for them.
Wow.
Okay, well, are they... Okay, I guess
Yeah,
I'm
the
going to...
clock is not ticking
Yeah,
because
the
this
clock
replay
is not
going.
ticking, so I guess I have to put some kind of a... Okay, so now they are going to let the clock run out. Okay, well, it must be time for the halftime stretch here with this silliness.
Yep.
Okay,
And we're back.
yes.
Yes.
And it looks like, except for that unfortunate fumble at the end of the first half there, we could have a few more points than we do.
Yeah, we could have 21.
Yeah, or at least 17.
I'm sure we'd have gotten it.
That fumble cost us a few points.
Yeah, geez, Mendenhall, how are you supposed to beat Tom Brady? As if that's a competition there.
Yeah. Well, they do play different positions, and they do completely different things, but, you know, okay.
He's still leading him in yardage and touchdowns for this season.
Here we go. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. He gets out to about the 25-yard
Okay, well.
line. Number 28 was
See, one of the number one accessories that they tend to sell at football games is fresh ground sausage.
Fresh ground sausage.
Yeah.
Ground chuck.
Yep.
on their own 25.
Well, you brought the man defender with you there.
Yep.
Mendenhall.
So we'll just offset eye it instead.
Yep.
And the tackle was made by Dan Williams.
The defense makes a great hit, forces the fumble, but you know the coach will tell him that he
Huh?
has to hang
What?
on to the ball.
I think he's still talking about the...
Talking about the previous play there?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was like 5 plays ago because the Cardinals got some time on offense before the end of the first half.
Yeah,
too.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, this is like, ugh. That's all I can say is, ugh.
The stop was made.
That's okay, I had a lot of fun
Yeah,
there.
you had a lot of fun there, breaking tackles and...
Defensive coordinator cringed more than
You know, I actually weaved to the inside of the guy who was trying to cross the field to make the tackle there, and he just ran by me.
no way
Yep.
to stop an offense if you can't stop the run.
Yeah, play action, blah, blah, blah. It's all about that play action.
That's the second time this game that he said that, actually.
Maybe the third. I don't know.
Yeah, this just makes me feel like this was a zero effort production, right?
By Allen Brand.
You know, like when they couldn't even be bothered to give these commentators a decent variety of comments.
They just
You know?
needed the game to compile,
Yeah.
and then they could ship. Okay, Johnson, we're relying on you. Do some magic.
Roethlisberger hands it off straight ahead. Clark Higgins was there to bring him down.
They only gave me a
Just
yard
about
on that?
4 yards
Yeah, all they
shy
gave you was a
first
yard.
on third down.
Are they in man coverage? No.
Nope, it's the zone.
This is that
In-
same
they're
zone
they're
defense.
in the zone. They're in the give up a first down zone.
Oh, Batch is having a good time out there.
Yeah, he is. He's averaging 10 yards per carry there.
Secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go.
But Batch had a pretty good preseason, right?
Yep.
He played lots. You had the ball to him lots. Well, you're going to try your luck around the left side this time, are you?
Hands it to the back.
I didn't really get any outside blocking there, but okay.
That's okay. You made some positive yards there.
Second down and 7. Ball on the 21-yard line.
They have to slow you up a little bit. I mean, look at how fast you've moved down the field here, right? You've barely even passed the 4-minute mark of possession here so far. They don't react to that fullback moving at all, eh?
No. Oh, somebody came through that time.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to
Okay, it's the one big guy against the other big guy, and
that
yeah,
time,
blah,
the defense's big
blah,
man,
blah.
They won the battle.
blah, blah,
Yep.
blah,
Exactly.
blah, inane comment.
Because it's all about the big guy versus the big guy.
Yeah. Somehow, I think in an actual televised game, you
Mendenhall gets it on the inside.
well, that's okay. You can run the sneak here. in an actual televised game, you usually get, you know, a little bit more of a breakdown on the success or failure of a play than that, right?
Well, but we all know that it just comes down to one big guy.
They get the pencil out and they draw on the screen and draw diagrams and that kind of stuff.
Yep.
But I guess they didn't have that ability here. Thank God they didn't try to put that into this game too. Otherwise, the game would probably be absolutely unplayable.
Oh, somebody actually hit Ben.
Yeah. Yeah, usually he goes nose down in the dirt first before somebody hits him, eh?
Well, that's okay. I think he got extra yardage from it.
There comes points in a ball game when you have to have a big guy that can do exactly that.
Yeah, Big Ben. You have to have a big guy who can do it, who can run the sneak.
That's right. That's why he's on the team, right? That's why we makes all that money.
Yeah. Yeah, you pay him like $8 million a year to run the quarterback sneak, eh?
Oh, man.
Well, he does get, you know, 3 or 4 carries per game, usually.
Oh.
Yeah, that guy just slid off of your fullback there.
Yep. Yeah, I was following the fullback there because I thought that I had the block lined up.
Yeah, no, if he'd have gotten the block, if he'd have nailed the block there, you would have run right through the middle there. But again, though, I think that's that dice roll thing, right? You know, like the computer looked at that matchup and rolled the dice, and this time around, the fullback's block failed, right?
Oh, we'll see about this.
Wow, look at that.
Touchdown.
Turned it into a touchdown. Yep.
Touchdown!
There we go.
12 yards there on that touchdown score. Sweesham.
Oh, there we go. We got our 21 points after all.
Yeah. Well, like I said, that fumble just put off the inevitable, right?
The Cardinals.
Redmond's got 3 touchdowns in this game.
He's just the guy who happens to have the ball when I cross the line.
Yeah.
Really, the only reason I even sub them in and out is because I try to keep them fresh to prevent those fumbles.
You know what? You could probably put almost anybody in at running back and have just as much success, even if he has a fucking peg leg and a eye patch or something, right? So long as he can hold onto the ball and hobble down the field. That's the way this game feels anyway.
Okay, well, we'll just have to create Adam Parkman and sign a new team.
It's 1st and 10.
Gonna try this tactic for a while here. We'll sheet this guy over. Let's see if we can get that free rusher.
We got a lame duck.
Yeah.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
His eyes are crossed. Ooh, oh, whoa. That, I don't know whether that really warranted a replay, but okay.
I think it's just auto replay after everything. I don't even know if there's a way you can turn that off.
Yeah, I don't know either. Okay, well, they're in the shotgun. We'll back everybody up.
Looks right. Throws.
Yeah, that sets it up now for 3rd down. We always talk about 3rd down conversions, but if you have good 2nd down plays, it gives you a chance to get into some blitz packages now on 3rd down.
From their own 27-yard line.
Okay, we'll back them all up again here. Yeah. Oh, we got somebody sneaking through the middle. Okay, what's going to happen here?
Nobody's going to be able to touch that.
No.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
It was a perfect spiral.
Yeah. He just overthrew everybody, right?
It's 4th down. The Cardinals lining up to punt.
Yeah, I'm just going to call a fair catch.
They end up evading your blockers half the time anyways.
Yeah, most of the time, unless I think I've got enough time to run like 2 or 3 steps forward before I get hit by somebody, there's no percentage in doing anything other than calling a fair catch, really. Because why risk a fumble to get 2 or 3 yards, right?
Yep. Can I snap it while he's like moving around? No, I
Nope.
can't.
Obviously not.
Damn it.
It doesn't take them very long to move across the formation, though, right?
No, it doesn't. Oh, come on. I was expecting our fullback to pick up that guy.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive line...
Well, they were blitzing both inside linebackers, right?
It really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
How about this?
Well, you try.
Yeah, we can try.
Oh, you got the block on the outside there.
And then we got injured. Uh-oh.
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 Yeah, that looked like a pretty big hit.
Well, now I guess it's up to Batch.
And third down, 5 for the first.
Yeah, but you only really need to get 4 yards on this, right? Oh, man. Oh, okay. He twitched a little bit, but it looks like they traded.
Inside give.
Yeah.
There we go.
Where? There.
Holding.
Oh.
And that flag was thrown in the neighborhood of holding. Still third down. It looked like he got a handful of jersey on that.
Yeah, we'll put Batch in for a while.
Oh, you have to. It looks like Redmond's going to be out for a bit.
So often holding penalties come from not moving your feet, and you could see here his feet simply never were in position to make the play.
Number 35.
Oh, my God. Really? Really?
There we go. Wow. And the drive continues.
Yeah. What was that anyway? 3rd down and 14 or something?
Yep.
Wow. This game is awful. It really is. Nice run, though.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. I appreciate that.
Gives it to the back.
The defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all.
I mean, I don't think 3 yards is that bad.
No, it's positive, you know. I mean, if you can convert on 3rd down and 14 on the ground, then, 2nd and 7 is perfectly all right. Yeah, just outrun that guy.
Yeah, Batch is a little bit quicker, I think, than the others. I think that's why he's the 3rd down running back, too.
Yeah.
Totally gassed in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, well, you got the block on the guy you needed to get the block on, and that linebacker just wasn't fast enough to catch up to you, right?
Yep.
Mendenhall on the give.
We'll just shed a tackle and then keep running.
Was
Yep.
there for the stop.
Well, he's past the 200-yard rushing mark now.
It really doesn't make any difference. When you get a hot running back and a hot offensive line, there's just nothing you can do.
Yeah, I was looking at the halftime thing there, and it's like half our team is on a hot streak, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Give to the tailback.
Got run down from behind there.
Yeah. Well, you did get the block on the outside guy there, but not until, like a little later than I would have wanted.
Yeah, it was a little bit late.
Like you had to kind of wait for him to actually get a block on that guy, and that's why that backside defender was able to catch you.
Well, that's okay. We'll do this kind of thing.
Sure, why not? You're still running up the middle either way.
It's a gain of 3.
And you have a very makeable 3rd down and 5 here.
Yeah, we just need to get 4 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Number 35.
Did we get 4 yards?
Yep,
We got 4
you
yards.
got 4 yards. It's 4th and 1.
Higgins was there to bring him down.
Field goal. We're never calling that. What the hell is going on with our left guard?
He's exhausted, I think. Maybe his stamina will improve over the season.
Was there for the stop.
Wow.
Short gain, but more than enough as they convert on 4th.
There we go.
Getting that kind of situation, certainly no surprises. It just comes down to the big offensive lineman against the big defensive lineman, and the big guys on offense won that.
Yeah, they definitely drew the quarterback sneak play here so that, what are you doing? Are you staying in the goal line or what?
Oh, yeah. I'm just totally looking through the wrong packages here.
Yeah. I mean, you only got, 13, 12, 11. You probably could run the dive play out of the goal line, and it would probably work just as well.
Oh, we've got a 2-minute. Nope, we've got the end of the 3rd quarter here.
Oh, okay. There.
So, at the end of 3,
There.
our
Now
score,
that gave your guard a chance to get a little bit of rest.
Yeah. A little bit.
Yeah, poor guy. He's exhausted. He's going to have to put his feet up after this.
Oh,
the stop was made.
that time number 92 managed to grab onto me when I was trying to run past him, and then the other guy came and made the tackle.
It's number 5 on the day.
That's okay. We're in the 4th quarter now.
We could run this as like an off-tackle run.
Sure. Why not? So long as that one space guy there gets blocked out by somebody, then there really isn't much they can do to stop you.
And the tackle was made by Adrian Wilson. A 7-yard play.
Well, it's 3rd and 2.
Yep. Well, all you need is a yard.
Oh, we've got man coverage. Like, you'd think that would completely telegraph what I'm doing.
Yeah.
There's a flag on the play.
Oh, are you going to get a holding penalty again?
Looks
Yep.
short from up here.
Ah,
Like
shit.
someone got caught holding.
Okay,
Here's
well.
the official call.
Our fullback got caught
now
holding.
it's 3rd and 11.
Pretty obvious hold.
Yeah, sometimes you have holding and sometimes you have tackling. That was a pretty good form tackle right there.
Well, might be looking at a field goal attempt here unless you can convert on 3rd and 11.
Well, we'll do our best. All we can do is try, right?
Yeah, at this point, I don't think it matters all that much anyway.
Gives it right.
Okay, well, you know what? That's a fairly short field goal.
Has just been executing like he's holding a grudge. He's now up to 8 tackles for the game.
Like how they're talking them up like they're doing such a good job.
Well, you know what? This is a fairly low-scoring game, but it's mostly because you've been just sort of taking your time running down the field, right? Oh, you missed. Wow.
Did I just miss a field goal?
Good kick.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I didn't think I kicked it that bad.
No, I didn't think so either, but obviously it was not a good kick.
Sweesham's having a little too much of the alcohol, is he?
I guess so.
Hightower on the draw.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive.
Hey.
They're hurrying
Okay.
up.
They were all
Yes, I see that.
That's okay. You can get a hit on
Ooh,
him.
wow, I'll bet that hurt.
Yup.
And it impacts quarterbacks that we
Wow.
saw there.
I guess on 4th down we should have run the ball.
Well, if you're going to miss the field goal, then you might as well, but...
Just gets it away.
Wow, that was almost a fumble.
That was almost a fumble, yep.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes.
Okay, well, I guess we're punt returning now.
Yeah, he looked a little stunned after that one.
Yeah. That's when John would say, it sounds like the quarterback needs to have a talk with his offensive line, if he can still talk.
Yep.
Hey, yeah, I called the fair catch. He just didn't wave his hand. I was a little worried there. It must have been one of those telepathic fair catch signals where everybody else on the field actually knew that I was calling for a fair catch there.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah. Okay, well, back to watching you run the ball again. After I got my 30 seconds on the field, now it's your turn again. Oh.
Okay, well, nobody blocked that linebacker, but then that linebacker cut to the outside there.
Yeah, he just sort of got out of your way, right?
I don't know what that was all about.
Who knows? This game is a disaster. I'm surprised that EA's stock didn't tank after this, actually. But they appear to have gotten away with it since it's like, what, 13 or 14 years ago now?
Yep.
15 years going on or something that this game came out?
Yep. Oh, I don't know. 2011 to now.
2011 to now, yeah. Well, it's almost 2025.
Yeah, we're recording this on New Year's Eve.
It is New Year's Eve, and it's about 7:30 in the evening.
And by the time this gets released, it will be New Year's.
Well, it'll be a day or two after.
Yeah, it'll be
New
a day
Year's.
or two after New Year's.
Because we record these a couple of days ahead of time just to make sure that we have time to do video processing and check things out to make sure the video turned out good and all that.
Well, what are they lined up in here?
Like I said, I like some of the looks that you see on defense. It's just that the defense just doesn't seem to play very effectively, right?
I just couldn't get away from him.
Yep. That's that backside pursuit guy again, though, right?
Yep.
Not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
But they had enough guys lined up in the second level, like they're doing a variant of it here again, right? But I think, though, this is a form of crowd the line, but look at the positions of the corners, right?
Yep.
You know, like at least they're playing off. So that by some stretch of the imagination, if you ever should decide to pass against that crowded line, at least they're playing a bit of a cushion, so you're not going to turn that into a big play, right?
Pass. Pass. How do you spell that? What does that word sound like?
HAND-OFF.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Okay, I understand what you're saying now.
Pardon me, it was just a slip of the tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well. Oh, I thought he had you contained there, but he just couldn't run fast enough to catch up to you.
Yeah, I kind of just ran backwards and then around him.
Yep.
Mendenhall's not that quick though, but I guess that guy's just a little slow.
Well, Mendenhall might be average speed for a halfback, but an average speed halfback is still faster than most linebackers, I think. Right?
True. What happens when we do this?
Well, now you've got a really loaded up run to the left there.
Oh, come on. That would have been so good.
Well, you know how quite often you hesitate and let that block kind of line up?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't do that time. But the problem is when you do that, then you end up getting a 2-yard gain because somebody chasing you catches up to you, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So, you know, like
I
there's
was
really
looking forward to that.
Yeah, there's not really much you can do either way. It's just the way that you know, the game is designed. That lead blocker it takes him a second or two to process what's in front of him, I guess, and actually do what he's supposed to do.
Yep.
Well, what are you doing now? You're on the 30-yard line. Are you going to try another field goal? It's 47 yards. Should be within your range. You just have to kick it straighter.
Right.
Not that I'm overly worried about them mounting a comeback here anyway, but... Did you kick it hard enough this time?
Probably not.
No, you hit the crossbar.
Okay, we're not kicking field goals anymore.
Well, if you're outside the 20-yard line, I suspect it's probably not worth it.
You're ready to celebrate, and that thing.
I don't think we need to punt either. I think we should just run the ball.
Yeah, you probably should have just run the ball. Look at shotgun tight, right?
He's looking down the middle.
Oh, well, that's okay. We're going to get that one back. Why didn't the receiver jump up and try for that?
I don't know.
He was standing in front of me, like he was standing in front of the defender, right?
It's probably one of those dice roll things.
Yeah, he was just standing there going durr while the guy behind him jumped up and snagged the pass, right?
Yep.
Wow.
And it's amazing what talent will let you get away with.
It's amazing what talent will get you. Yeah, okay, that's what that was.
Yep, absolutely.
It was totally all about me.
Unbridled talent.
They hand it
Yeah.
off.
Oh,
Wow.
Was there for the
they've got some big hitters on the Cardinals defense.
Yep, they do. They thump you pretty good. Actually, though, from what I can remember, the Cardinals, even in years when they were less fortunate, they always seemed to play like a pretty competitive defense, right?
Yeah.
It's just that at times their offense was struggling, right?
Well, I had to cut back to the left there. I didn't have a choice.
Yep. And I'd have to say that in this game, the Cardinals have played about as good a defense as anybody that we've played against so far. You know, like there are higher rated teams than these guys that we've had almost 40 points on by this point in the game, right?
Yep, yeah, they're doing good.
I mean, that fumble in their end of the field at the end of the first half
Probably
was
would have
kind
made
of,
it 28 points for us.
It was kind of fortunate for them that happened. And you've missed a couple of field goals that you probably should have made, but still.
Hey, man, field goals are hard, okay?
Yeah, obviously. Like, you're not in field goal range until you get about the 5-yard line.
That's right. We don't do field goals in this game.
Yeah, okay. Just going to run on 4. You're going to play 4-down football, right?
With the running game.
With the running game, yeah.
Well, if I get a touchback from here, then, they started at the 20 anyways.
Yeah. Well, I think you're going to get a touchdown here.
There we go.
Wow. Oh, and the Cardinals fans are booing now.
Yep, they're upset. Oh, hey, we converted that turnover for points.
Yep, you did. Of course, I have no idea what I did in order to get that turnover because it looked to me like the pass protection was pretty good. Like I wasn't really getting any pass rushing success in that play.
Well, you were playing man under 2, though.
But I was playing man under 2.
Yep.
And the receiver that he was trying to throw to had a defender right behind him that ended up jumping up to intercept that pass because the receiver went durr. If I was on offense and that happened to me, I'd be pissed off. Like, seriously.
Well, that's why you don't throw the ball, right? Bad things happen when you go to the air.
Yeah.
They go with the run. And he's tackled around the 24-yard line by Kissel.
That's okay. Oh, that's how you say his name? Kissel? Okay. I guess I was saying it wrong all this time.
Oh, well.
Some more shotgun tight here.
Flips it out short to his left.
Oh, look at this. Missed tackles all over the place.
Yeah, it was pretty clear that he was going to throw it to that guy, too.
Yeah.
I saw him just kind of slowly drifting across the formation there.
slips out short. He's brought down around the 36-yard line by McFadden. Breston picks up 2 yards with the grab.
Okay. Well, I think we're going to play man under 2 here. We'll just back everybody up.
Short pass to his left.
Well, and he's going to take a hit for throwing that.
Yep.
He's dropped down around the 46-yard line by McFadden.
That's okay. Those short little passes aren't going to get them there, right?
At least not nearly fast enough. They're playing our game.
Yep.
Crunch.
The quarterback had no chance on that play. Talk about raw determination by the defender to get into the backfield.
Yeah, not a
Yeah,
lot of
he actually
pretense on
came
that
rushing
player.
past
He's
there
so
untouched.
strong. It seems like he can bulldoze through these huge
Total
offensive
determination.
linemen almost
Yep.
at will. They're going to need to find a way to double team him if they ever hope to keep him off their quarterback.
And that opens up room for other defenders.
Yeah, exactly, and that's another reason why he's so dangerous.
Well, I
You
don't
need
think
2
that was
guys to
going
shut him
anywhere.
down, which allows
Nope.
one of the other
That was a
defenders to
turnover
get
risk,
after the
actually.
quarterback unblocked.
Andre
Okay.
Roberts takes a shot.
3rd
Good
and
defense.
That's just a big hit
16.
right there. No way the receiver could hold on to that one.
Nope. Tight end for a blocker.
Looking. Fires it to the left.
Throws it into the dirt. They're going to be going for it. How much you want to bet?
You think they're going to go for it?
It's Madden. They have to go for it.
Oh. Nope, they're punting.
Ah, damn.
And just goes back to the fundamentals of his mechanics. I think he'd be fine.
I don't know. 4th and 16, that's pretty iffy, right?
Hey, we could make it on a run play.
Yeah, you can, but the AI can't. It's pretty iffy to try and...
That's because they keep trying to do this thing called a ass.
Yeah. There, that time he actually waved his hand, right? Well, you should be able to close this one out, I think.
They give it off here.
Yeah, that time he just got and escaped his block there.
Was there to bring him down.
But that's okay. We're going to run the dive play.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I remember Rogers Cromartie, too. He was kind of a star player back then, too. Cornerback.
Yeah, you watch the sideline. They're talking as if they're expecting the bomb.
They're expecting the long bomb run.
Yeah. About the only kind of bomb they're likely to get.
Yeah.
Number 35 takes the give. Gary Rhodes was there for the stop. 5 yards.
5-yard gain.
3rd down and 3. Looks like they're not using a timeout, so you can probably run this down to like just over a minute.
They hand it
Yep.
off. Dan Williams was there to bring him
Gaping
down.
hole in the middle.
That's what he's been doing to the defense all game long. Picking up good.
We're doing
yardage on just
good.
about every carry.
Yep, you're doing good work out there. It looks like they're probably just going to let you run the clock out, too. If they really wanted to try to, get some kind of comeback going here, I'm pretty sure they would have called the timeout by now.
Roethlisberger hands it off.
Well, that ought to do it.
O'Brien Schofield was there for the stop.
So there you go, 7-0.
Yep.
Right, 28-3. So a little bit more competitive game than what we've been used to playing.
Although we did miss two field goals, and we got robbed of a touchdown.
Yeah, missed 2 field goals and had a fumble in the Cardinals' end of the field as well that we lost. And really, if that fumble had occurred outside of the 2-minute warning, you probably could have challenged it too, right?
Probably.
That's it from Arizona. Stay right there for our post-game highlight package. And let's take a
Yeah.
look at the game.
Yeah, let's look at these post-game highlights. It's a run play.
Yep, it's a run play. We hardly ever see that.
Oh, it's getting pretty rare in the league these days.
Yep. See, the you know what the secret is, though, right? Everybody else is playing football. We're playing rugby.
There you go. Yep.
Because there is no forward passing in rugby, right?
That's right. Yep.
Oh boy. Well, I'm glad that's over for another week.
Wow.
So I guess that's it until next time, and we continue our quest for.
We still have to look at the
God.
stats.
All right. Yeah, I always try to sneak out of these as soon as, and you never let me. Right? Look at that. I held them to like under 100 yards of offense
With man under 2.
playing man under 2. Yeah.
We had a pretty good rushing total this game.
Yeah, 454 yards total. Yeah. Wow.
But we had that one turnover, and they didn't turn the ball over. Well, no, they did turn the ball over.
Yeah, they threw an interception.
We were 100% on fourth down conversions.
Yeah. Yeah, an interception that probably was completely unnecessary because I think we were going to win this game no matter what.
Look at they didn't even have 10 minutes of possession time.
Yeah, 8.5 minutes. So that's what I say. Remember I commented earlier, well, I had my 30 seconds on the field. Now I'll sit back and watch you play some more. Right?
Let's take a look at this. So obviously we didn't do any passing.
Nope.
Mendenhall was a little bit slow on the running game today, but Batch stepped in, and so did Redmond.
Yep. And even Roethlisberger had 3 carries for 5 yards.
And he's still on his cold streak.
Yeah.
It's never
that cold streak will probably never end.
Oh.
Oh, boy. No blocking stats.
Yep. Somehow, with all the running, there's no blocking stats. I guess your linebackers are kind of standouts in tackles.
Yeah.
4 tackles for a loss. Only 1 sack, 1 interception.
Yeah, that was kind of a weird game, right? Like they just had no success doing anything, but I wasn't sacking them and picking them off like I did a lot of other teams, right?
We had the best game kicking all year.
Oh, that was terrible, right?
We didn't punt. Let's take a look at how they did.
Yeah.
So he had a 39.4 rating.
Yeah.
Completed 47% of his passes for an interception.
Yeah.
I somehow don't think any NFL quarterback is that bad. Then this guy could not run, and he's now on a cold streak.
Yeah.
He wishes he was on our team. I guess Fitzgerald was on a hot streak here, but they only threw it to him twice.
Yeah. But then again, though, they only threw, 10 passes? Or completed 10 passes?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, literally just 10. Like, they didn't run hardly any plays.
No, well, they only had the ball
He
for...
attempted 11 passes. I think one of those was a sack.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
Or no,
though?
that was 11 runs.
They only had the ball for 8.5 minutes in the entire game, though, right?
21 pass attempts and 11 rushes. So they still ran 32 plays
Yeah.
in 8.5 minutes.
Yeah.
They ran 32 plays in 8.5 minutes. Oh, and they have a blocking statistic.
Yeah. The guy who gave up the lone sack, right?
So defensively, they've got a strong safety who's on a hot streak, and a couple of linebackers who are now on hot streaks, and a defensive tackle.
Yeah, I recognize a couple of these names now too. Adrian Wilson and that linebacker.
Oh, look at that! Look at that number.
Yeah,
Total tackles.
17 tackles.
Yeah, wow.
And Porter, right? I recognize his name too.
Yep.
They did have some good defensive players on this team, right?
Only 6 tackles for a loss. Who forced the fumble? Okay, it was that guy.
Yeah.
The guy with 17 tackles.
Yeah, well, you remember you said that you noticed that they seem to be big hitters on that team?
Yep.
That guy is a big hitter, right?
Well, let's just take a look here. How many times did we hand the ball off this game? 35, 55, 65, that's 72, 75. So we handed the ball off 75 times.
Yeah. Wow.
So there you go.
All right, are we done now?
Yes, we can go home now.
Okay, good. Until next time.
I'm RecV5.
And I am Sandman99, so more Madden silliness to come.
Have a good one.